It is 10/18 and it is the 17th of October. So today is Tuesday, and I had promised, I think it was Monday or Sunday or something like that, I had promised that by Tuesday I needed to catch up with all of my work so that I can focus on things, bettering myself for the future instead of trying to catch up on work and stuff like that. And fortunately, it is Tuesday and I have caught up on all of my homework assignments and all of like my studies and stuff like that. So, today was, good day. Just kind of was caught up. So for homework and general things like that, I just did what I needed to do for today. But we have to be very careful because usually this happens where you catch up to your assignments, and because you catch up for a while, or maybe you get a little bit ahead and you fall back again, or you fall back on a bad habit or something like this. Which is why I need to be hyper aware. And I brought this up in another video, but in 1 Peter 5:9 it says, be sober minded, right? And be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, prowls around, right? Like a hungry lion. So what does that mean? It's like, okay, so I'm in a good spot right now, or a better spot than I was, and I have the opportunity to keep improving myself, renew my mind, and keep improving myself in academics, spirituality, mental, and physical. But this could all go away because, like the expression says, don't count the chickens that haven't hatched yet, or I think it's something like that. That might be not what the expression says, but don't count the chickens that haven't hatched yet, because you can't say that you're successful or you've succeeded when you are at the potential to succeed. So you can't say, this is gonna happen, but you haven't done it yet. It's potential, because that's just talk. And I do this all the time, where it's like, I talk about something that I want to do, right? And I'm like, okay, this is gonna happen, and you start saying like, oh yeah, that's gonna happen because of blah blah blah, and then you're like, hey, yeah, so I'm getting better because this is gonna happen. Guess what? It hasn't happened yet. Same thing in a business. They say that in business, like, don't count the money that's not, if it's not in your account yet. Like, if you have potential projects you can work on, to like, I have that project I can work on and this, so yeah, I'm doing pretty well. You're not doing well unless you've worked on that project and the money is sitting in the bank. Then you are succeeding. So that ties into a lot more things in my current life today, because we're caught back up with all our stuff. But how do we move from here? I'm thinking out loud, like I have no script for this video or nothing like that. I'm just thinking. So how do we move forward from here? Well, first, in my academics, what I can do is, each day finish my math homework, but study topics, and do that by making more videos that like I post for the class. And in doing that, in one of the most fundamental things of learning a new topic, or absorbing something easily, is one, to actually listen to the topic, and then two, teach that topic so that you can absorb it and learn it way easier, because you're trying to teach it to someone else. And so that's what I did today, is I made a video talking about a topic, and I'm going to post it on Classroom, which is basically like a site where teachers post assignments and students can actually post things as well. So I'm going to post that, and that has helped me a bit learn more techniques about whatever math assignment that I was doing. So how do we move on from here? So I think I'm going to continue doing that. So I would say to myself, I made one video today, to make about maybe 3 videos a week talking about subjects that are like on math subjects that are really hard to work on. Also what I can do, so that's a new thing, 3 videos of math, talking about math subjects a week. So, but I need to be specific, because if I'm not specific, then this won't happen. So today's Tuesday, I'll do one on Thursday, right? And I'll do one on Friday. So Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday is when I'm going to make the videos. Then also, how else do I improve? So academics-wise, right? Academics-wise, I only have math class and U.S. history, or honors U.S. history, to worry about. So what can I do? So for honors U.S. history, I can do this for any history class in the future, I'd say, is to take effective notes. The thing is, recently, I caught back up on the notes. However, the notes that I was taking were not very efficient and for like memorizing and being able to do things like that. So I need to be able to recall those notes for the actual test. So today I took good notes, but for the previous chapters that I missed, those 12 pages that I made up, I need to reread that like maybe over this week and make sure I understand all of those pages and actually recall those pages out loud. So like recalling those concepts so that I can do well on the test. And so that's academics. Next, so academics, spiritually, what can I do? Today I was very motivated because my sister is thinking about joining the worship team for my church that we've been going to, and it's such a beautiful thing because me and my family have started going to church, right, more. So like it's me, my father, my sister, and my cousin. We like started going to church together, right? Then more people join, right, from our family, like coming to church with us, and then we all go to lunch after, and it's become kind of like a tradition. And it's so cool that like we're able to do that. But church is one aspect of it, going on Sunday as well. But if I want to get closer to God and be more, I guess I would say, because recently you drift further away from God, but depending on the people that you hang out with, the things that you say that come out of your mouth, the things that you feel and that you say to yourself in your head. And I'd say right now I am going in a direction, improving myself. However, I'm not improving my spirituality and my connection with God. So how can I do this? I would say the goal or what I'm going to do to set for myself is I'm going to open my Bible daily. I'm going to open my Bible daily and take something each day and then apply it to the video that I make at the end of the day. So today, have I done that? No, I have not done that yet. But what I can do is I used to, write down verses. Right now, I'm going to pick out a verse and I'm going to talk about it. See which one. It's a little notebook. All right. Okay. Here, which one should I do? Okay. Oh, these are great verses. Okay, I'm going to just read some that I'm reading right now. So 1 John 2:6 says, whoever says he abides in him ought to walk in the same way in which he walked. So it's basically talking about the way that Jesus walked and the way that he lived his life. If we follow him, we should live in the same way. I totally agree with that. And I'd say if I need to get closer with God, I need to follow that more and follow the example of Jesus. So I'm definitely going to be reading the 4 Gospels more and learning more about Jesus, because if I want to follow God and I need to follow the same way which he walked. Another verse set out here would be John 14:27. It says, peace I leave with you, my peace I give you, not as the world gives do I give you, not as the world gives do I give to you. Let not your hearts be troubled, neither let them be afraid. It's very interesting because recently, my peace has been kind of taken away from me by like certain little things that will, kind of anger me or, disturb me your peace is what you kind of call it. And the Bible tells us, if, to basically what it's saying here in this verse is like the peace that he's giving with you is not of this world, right? And you need to keep that peace, the peace that God gives me. And so, yes. And also, remember, another one of my goals that I've been saying is I want to be more grateful. And I think this comes with meditation and stuff like that. But me setting all these goals won't do anything because that's happened before. So I'm not going to set any goals too much for this one except tuning into my Bible daily, right? So for this week, for the rest of this week, I have, academic goals. I have a spiritual goal, read the word every day. What else do we need? And we need mental goal. I'd say for my mental health recently has been improving definitely. Good night. Close. Anyways, I'll say this week my mental health has been improving definitely, and I say what we can improve more on this is meditation. I used to meditate a lot, now less often, maybe like once or twice a month. Yeah, it's only beneficial when you do it daily. I think that's a practice that I need to get in the habit of, because meditation, really grounds you, I'd say, for the day, especially starting off your day with meditation. So I'd say in the morning, I'll meditate, and in the night, I'll tune into my word. So there you go. The mental goal for myself. I'm just actively setting goals right now. You can do it too if you want. Whoever I show this to in the future, you should be actively setting some goals right now in these aspects: mentally, spiritually, academically, and the last one, physically. So physically, my pull-up bar was down, and that's why I hadn't been working out recently. See, I'm kind of a little small, so I need to get bigger. But the reason one that I want to work out is because, if I'm being honest, I want to have like something to look forward to of like improving myself, and one thing of like actually seeing the improvement. An easy way for that is your body. So I'd say for me, I'm gonna work out at least every other day. And I say that at least every other day because, sometimes you forget, sometimes whatever. If you set the goal for yourself every day, it's gonna fall. So I'll say, I want to start off small, as you want to set the intention small and build off of that. So I'm gonna work out every other day. So today I worked out, tomorrow I'm gonna work out, and then the next day I'm work out. But if I miss like one day, as long as I take the next day for this week, then that's fine. For next week, we'll set new goals. But also, for this week, I saw a video recently talking about how it was a guy who teaches math, and he was talking about how you need to set basically why you're doing this. You need to find purpose of why you're doing this. Like, why do you want this? Do you want an A in this class? Like, he was talking about his math class, and he was like, do you want an A in this class? Why do you want an A? What is that going to do for you? Things like that. And I was thinking, I should do the same thing with the Air Force Academy. Obviously, I have some of my whys, but do I have it all written out so that when I tell people are like really passionate about it too, just as I am? And the truth is, no, I don't. So by the end of this week, I want to have researched and written out something that talks about why the purpose for me joining the Air Force Academy, why I want to join the Air Force Academy, why I want to go there, what I'm going to do there, and what are my hopes, and what are my hopes that joining the Air Force Academy will accomplish. And so I'm going to work on that for this week. And then also, I've been really delaying the SAT, like working on the SAT, but this week, I'm going to finish the diagnosis on Khan Academy. Mark my words. You can put that in writing. I'm going to finish the diagnosis on Khan Academy. And yeah, okay, so it's 10:32 right now. I've been yapping for about 13 minutes, so I need to go to sleep soon. I don't know what final word I'm going to leave here. But also, for this, making videos, I want to start making videos less of like, a journal entry, but more of like, talking about certain like specific topics. And so I'm just doing these daily, like kind of like journal video entries, because I want to get in the habit of posting, instead of like, just posting one video and then never doing anything again. So I'm doing this, but hopefully this week I start thinking about what I'm doing, and then next week I'm gonna make goals on that. But yeah, simple goals for this week. I'm gonna write them down right now, and I'm gonna check with them at the end of every day. And by Sunday, hopefully I will have reached, not hopefully, but I will have reached all of those goals of, you know, working towards that eventual thing of joining the Air Force Academy, getting better in all aspects of my life. Okay, but I think that's it that I have right now. I'm also going to post the math video that I made for my classroom on this right now so that, you know, I have it, another place to look at it. But yeah, that's all I have to say, talk about for today. All right, see you.